Welcome, everyone, to the Messenger Channel of Truth. God bless you and protect your life. Subscribe, follow our work and share the truth with others. John 2. And on the third day there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. And Jesus and his disciples were also invited to the wedding. And when the wine failed, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." Jesus said to her, "Woman, what have I to do with you? My hour is not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." And there were 6 water pots of stone set there for the purification of the Jews, each one holding 2 or 3 water pots. Jesus said to them, "Fill these jars with water." And they filled them up to the top. And he said to them, "Take them out now and bring them to the master of the feast." And they did. And when the master messenger tasted the water that had become wine, not knowing whence it came, but the servants who had drawn the water knew, the master messenger called his husband. And he said to him, "Every man first puts in the good wine, and when they have drunk well, then the inferior, but thou hast kept the good wine until now." Jesus thus began his signs in Cana of Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. After this he went down to Capernaum, he, and his mother, and his brethren, and his disciples, and stayed there not many days. Now the Passover of the Jews was at hand, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. And he found in the temple those who sold oxen, and sheep, and pigeons, and the money changers sitting about. And he made a whip of twine, and cast them all out of the temple, and the oxen and the sheep, and scattered the changers' money, and overthrew the tables. And said unto them that sold pigeons, "Take these things hence, and make not my Father's house an house of merchandise." And his disciples remembered that it is written, "The zeal of thine house shall eat me up." Then the Jews answered and said to him, "What sign showest thou unto us, that thou doest this?" Jesus answered and said to them, "Break down this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." Then said the Jews, "This temple was built 46 years, and will you raise it up in 3 days?" But he spoke of the temple of his body. When therefore he was raised from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said these things to them, and they believed the scripture and the word which Jesus had spoken. And when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover, during the feast, many believed in his name when they saw the signs which he did. But Jesus himself did not trust them, for he knew them all, and needed not that any should testify of man, for he knew what was in man.